What is going on, collective? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Adam Raw. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out, right? I've been kind of busy lately, so I really haven't had time to do a lot of the stuff that I normally do, right? But I was told today to definitely come on and give a message. There was somebody here who needed a message, and this has to do with this individual person. And yeah, well, I'll put it like this. Lately, it's been a lot of spiritual warfare going on. I didn't give you guys the memo, but and I know I'm late as fuck now, but essentially what's going on right now is that there's a lot of energies fighting right now. I don't know if you remember, but a couple videos ago, I talked about, I saw a kingdom turned against itself. It was a lot of turmoil, a lot of fighting and friction and stuff like that. And months before that, I talked about a couple who were trying to do spell work that was above what they were, what their spiritual ranking was or whatever, right? And it backfiring. When it backfired, what ended up happening was a lot of the energies and spirits and whatever that they were calling upon, there was a revolt, okay? Because they are in the dark kingdom, but there's a tier in the dark kingdom. Like, you got the dark kingdom, which is, technically the whole thing, basically, right? And it's split up into two different, like, tiers, I guess, or something like that. At least that's the way I experienced it. There's one side of the dark tier that does their job no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They stick to what they know. They pretty much just do what they're told to do, right? You have another tier that handles the requests of people who come from, handles the requests of people in the physical realm, right? So the calamity came when somebody was sequestering those energies for petitioning these low vibrational energies to do different kind of works. But the works that they were being requested to do was in contradiction to what the higher ups in the dark realm needed to happen. Essentially what they did was, it was like somebody pretty much just disrupted the balance between in the spiritual realm, from using like a lot of dark magic and stuff like that, right? So yeah, because of that, there was a big fight or whatever, because essentially what happens is when it's just like with the yin yang symbol, when it's too dark, the dark eventually consumes itself and give birth to a new light. And when it's too much light, the light eats away at its own light and gives birth to darkness. So that's where we get the yin yang energy from. Why, all polarities lead into one another, like hot and cold. Some things are so hot that they are cold to the touch, and some things are so cold that they're hot to the touch. So essentially, all things lead into one another, lead to and from one another is basically what I want to get, right? Okay, so in this video, there was, like I said, there was a message that God needed to get out. The message that I saw, or how I knew that he needed me to get a message out, was because I saw the word Nivea out here today, right? For those of you who are into the Bible, you guys pretty much know about Nivea. For those who don't know and who are spiritual, Nivea was the city that Jonah was supposed to go to tell them to repent and repent of their sins and change their ways, because God was going to come and destroy them. Jonah didn't like him. He pretty much didn't like him, right? So he was like, you know what? How about if I don't tell them and you just whoop their ass? And God was like, no, how about I tell you to go do what I told you to do, and you do what the fuck I tell you to do, flat out, He was like, oh yeah, okay, well, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. So he takes off and he runs in the opposite direction of Nivea. And, that was his way of running from God. So eventually he found himself on a boat, When he was on the boat, there was a storm, real bad storm, and it was the worst storm they had ever experienced. And God told the men on the boat, if you want this storm to stop, you need to throw Jonah overboard. And that's what they did. They went down into the bowels of the ship and they threw Jonah overboard into the sea. And that's when the whale came and consumed him for 40 days and 40 nights, pretty much put him on punishment, right? And then the whale spit him up on the shores of Nivea. So he had to go into Nivea. So all those people who were naming their children after Nivea, remember that? I don't know if you guys remember that phase that where everybody was naming their child heaven backwards, which basically was Nivea. Nivea was a sinful city. So it was a lot of people out here naming their daughters and stuff, Nivea, and that's where the name came from, you know. So anyway, yeah, I'm instructed to give a message. I'm not sure who it's for. I'm not gonna direct it. I'm just gonna just pull it out. This comes from I wanted you guys to see it. This is Jeremiah. This is the Bible. It's coming from Jeremiah 9th chapter. Yeah, I know it's upside down. First, I'm going to do the first 3 verses. Oh, that my head were waters, and my eyes a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place for travelers, that I might leave my people and go from them. For they are all adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men. And like their bow, they have bent their tongues for lies. They are not valiant for the truth on the earth. For they proceed from evil to evil, and they do not know me, says the Lord. Oh, I'm going to do 2 more. Everyone take heed to his neighbor, and do not trust any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. Wow. Everyone will deceive his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies. They weary themselves to commit iniquity. So basically the energy that I'm getting off of this, I'm not sure who this is for exactly, but basically this is a prophet, because I'm seeing it right now. It says the prophet mourns for the people. So this is a prophet that is pretty much crying or mourning unto God because of you know, the people that is being killed right now. There were some people being killed. God is upset with them. Yeah, so this has to do with like somebody who out here who's like slandering people's names. Yeah, pretty much. This has to do with like slander. It's if you're dealing with something right now, you could be dealing with neighbors who are slandering your name, or you could be dealing with family or somebody who's close knit. Definitely a masculine energy that is slandering, that's slandering someone's name or something like that. Whoever this person is, it's like, and it's more than one from what I'm getting. It's more than one. What was that, Jeremiah? I want to say it was Jeremiah. So basically the vibe that I'm getting here, it has to do with like, hold on just a second, let me go back. Yeah, it's like, okay, so basically what's going on here is like, there's a prophet, right? There's somebody who's chosen in this situation, right? And they are deeply connected and rooted to God, right? This could be you, this could be somebody else. You could just, you know, and basically the story is going like whoever this person was, there were a lot of like people who were like bullying this one person. This could be you, and I know that this is kind of cheesy, but yeah, there's like one person that's chosen as being bullied by a whole group of people, right? And right now it's kind of like, if this is you or somebody else, the energy around you is kind of like this sad energy. It's kind of like, you know, you're downtrodden, and you're not necessarily like upset or depressed or anything like that. It's just that, you know, you are pretty much in shock and amazement at how deep, you know, someone's anger or hatred could be. Which, yeah, you know, basically, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's the energy of being like amazed, you know what I'm saying? But you are, you know, you're still in that energy of like weeping for the people who were doing ill will towards you, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and also God is basically saying like, all the people that were lying against you, all the people who were slandering you and lying and stuff like that against you, he's not going to show mercy on them. He's not so that's basically what's going to happen. What he's saying here is that he's not going to show mercy on them, because of the simple fact that whoever this chosen person is, they walked away. Whoever you are, you walked away from the situation. You let it go. You let it be. You went your own separate way. And you have these people who are in pursuit of you. They're in pursuit of you. Just like I was talking about with Moses and, you know, the Red Sea. But now we're starting to see the effects of all of that, right? So basically, that's basically the message that's going on here. You know, basically, this is the energy of you, you know, it's time for you to lift your spirits up, because you walked away from the situation. And this prophet was talking about going in the wilderness. So you've probably even moved away from your family. You probably moved away. You probably been traveling, or, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it may be. And yeah, these people still pursued you or still tried to assault or insult you. I know I talk longer than normal, and I know, you know, a lot of people probably lost their interest by now, but I'm still going to pull cards on this, and we're going to see what else is going on here. You got the Lover's card in reverse here. You got the Three of Cups in reverse. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse here. You got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Strength card out here. You got the Empress in reverse here. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. Oh, this is not looking good. You got the Magician out here. And you got the Four of Cups out here with Death card at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's trying to avoid some kind of change or some kind of change in status in a relationship. This has to do with some kind of relationship or something like that. There's some avoidance of somebody. It's like there's like a divorce. Like, say there's a divorce or a breakup or something like that. Whoever this person is, it's like, even though that there's a separation here, they may not be trying to, it's like this person is trying to keep from changing, or trying to keep that other person from having a rebirth, essentially. With this Two of Cups out here and the Devil card here, yeah, this is definitely somebody who's trying to keep somebody stuck in some kind of energy, to keep them from changing into love and light energy, so that they can get what so they can elevate, so that they can get the love that they deserve, basically. This has to do, yeah, this is a lover's thing, yeah. It looks like somebody is trying to leave a karmic relationship and go towards the love of their life, basically, is what I'm getting here. But they don't know how to go about it, or how to go about it, basically, is the energy that I'm getting here. It's more of a how do I, you know, transition from this karmic energy into the love of my life, or, you know, more wholesome energy, wholesome relationship here, right? Yeah, this could have been like a marriage or something that could have been over. That's over. This person, whoever this person is, they could be divorced. I'm seeing with the Three of Cups here in reverse, this has to do with like them walking away from like maybe a group thing. Maybe they were like a third party in the situation, and they're choosing themselves over all the bullshit, all the lies, and all the games and stuff like that. Because I am seeing with the Queen of Swords out here, there was like a lot of toxic mind games being played, and whoever this person is, it's like their soul is tired and they're giving up. They're giving up this relationship. It's not they're walking away. They are giving up. They're downtrodden. They're beat. They're tired. You know what I'm saying? This relationship has been going on for a little while now. So now this person is starting to experience hits in their financial sector. It's almost like every time they get some kind of money or they get something, it doesn't even have to be money. Every time they get something, they're losing it at the same time. This person is trying to be optimistic about the situation. They're trying to like be strong through this tough time here. Whoever this person is, it's like they're codependent on someone that they want to leave, or somebody is codependent on this person that they want out of there, basically. And they're starting to notice the karmic energy. It's like every time they get something that could put them ahead, they're losing it because of who they're connected to. You see what I'm saying? Remember, I was telling you guys about that not too long ago. I was saying, like, if you're in a relationship with someone or people who you are friends and stuff like that with, you got to be careful, because if they are the wrong friend for you, they'll invite a spirit into your life that could be detriment to your health or your wealth or whatever it may be. Basically what that looks like is like, that's why we normally don't see too many rich people co-mingling with a whole lot of, like, underprivileged people. Is because it's not because they don't have anything. It's because of the mind state connected to them, being in that lack mentality. Whoever this is, it's like it gives me the vibe of a relationship that has failed because of some lies, or somebody was trying to keep something covered up. Basically, whatever it was that this person was trying to keep covered up, they started telling all kind of lies that was injurious to this other person, and this other person got so tired that they just had to walk away from it. And this is starting to cost them little by little. Every day it's costing this person something. Every day this person is paying a price for this. Every day. You got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Magician card, and you got the 4 of Cups out here. Yeah, whoever this person is, it looks like the plan here was, with the 10 of Pentacles here, I don't want to say like this is like a gold digging energy, but it's just, somebody out here is trying to do abundant spells or something like that, or they're trying to take someone's 10 of Pentacles. Using magic. They're trying to use like magic spells and stuff like that to try to like take someone's abundance, and now they're just sitting there waiting to see if it takes a root or takes effect. Yeah, this person here, it's like they want to drain you of everything. It's like they want to drain your finances little by little. They want to drain your creativity little by little. They want to, you know what I'm saying, like they're obsessed watching you. They're watching you manifest and stuff like that, and they're trying to get in the way. They're trying to block everything that you do. They're telling lies, and they're trying to keep, whoever this is, it's like there's a lot of mind game. It's a lot of games out here. I'm gonna put it like that. It's a lot of games out here. In reality, this person is divorced. And this divorced person is playing a lot, like I said, a lot of mind games, telling a lot of lies, right? And what they're doing is, after they tell the lie, they're coming in to watch you. They're coming in to like watch you to make sure that those lies, line up. So basically, you got somebody out here who's lying on your name and then going in the spirit to do spell work or play like little mind games and stuff like that to make the puzzles fit what they described or said about you. This goes back to a really old reading that I did, where there was a woman who was doing like spell work on people to make, like, she'll make a prediction and then she'll go in the spirit and do spell work on that person and make that prediction come true. So technically she's not psychic. She's just someone who knows a few charms or spells or whatever, and that's it. This person can feel all of their money just leaving them. It's like they don't feel, I don't know. It's like they just, whoever this person is, it's like a real somber energy. It's like they're downtrodden, whoever this person is. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the person who's involved in this, that is like the spouse, maybe. This is basically like a bitter spouse. And this person is like really money hungry with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Although they're money hungry, they aren't, it's like they can't really get ahead in life. You see what I'm saying? No matter what they do, no matter how much money they come across, they never get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? And mainly it's because of the way that they go about stealing things from people. They could have stole somebody's inheritance out here. They could have stole a lump sum of money, or they were attempting to steal a lump sum of money. But the vibe that I'm getting off of you, or whoever resonates with this, I'm getting the energy of walking away from some kind of karmic energy here. There's like this karmic energy that was like nickel and dime, draining trying to drain your finances, or trying to drain your energy and your creativity. And you know what I'm saying? But with you and your ability to create is what's balancing this whole thing out. It's like they're trying to take your light, and they're trying to take things from you. They're trying to, like, oh, whoever this is, this could be somebody you was in a relationship with or marriage with or whatever. This person is intentionally trying to oppress you, because they don't want you to see your worth. They don't want you to know that you're the magician and that you're in a position of power right now. They don't want you to know that. Right now, what it looks like, it may feel like you're losing a lot, or you're slowly losing something. That's the energy that they want, trying to keep you in. They're trying to do, like, that's what this whole divorce thing was about. Like, this divorce, or this breaking up, or whatever it may be, it was intentional, so that because what they were doing, they were stealing your blessings in this marriage or this commitment. They were slowly feeding off of your energy and stealing these blessings from you. And essentially, they were going to steal this 10 of Pentacles from you, right? So this breakup was predestined. It was definitely predestined. And then, like, whoever this person was, like, they know that all the stuff that they got was because they were with you. They know that. You know what I mean? That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, they know that without you, everything that they worked for is gone. Because they were feeding off of your energy some way, shape, or form. Whoever resonates with this person was feeding off your energy. Now you're getting a divorce. You're cutting this karmic friendship circle out. You're getting rid of the person you were married to. Whatever it may be, whatever it is that you're getting rid of. And it doesn't always have to be a person, it could be a thing. But the reason why I'm thinking relationship is because of this here, because you are trying to grow, but you don't know how to put an ending to the karmic relationship in order to embrace the higher vibrational energy, higher vibrational relationship. That's the overall issue here, right? So yes, I'm looking at the past right now. And then I'm going to look into the future, because I already know what's going on in the present. So, yeah, you have the willpower to do this. You got the willpower. Like, it took whatever friend group you walked away from or chose to be on your own from, that in itself was a demonstration of strength. Someone didn't expect you to do that. You weren't expected to do that. That was a demonstration of, like, willpower and strength. And they, like, you know, it could have been like family, or, you know, somebody you've known for years or whatever. It could even just be this marriage. Somebody probably didn't expect you to have the fortitude to walk away confidently. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, you're being rewarded. You're in a position of power where you could create whatever you want. Whatever life for yourself you can create, whatever life for yourself you want to create, you are in a position of power. Hold on. You're in a position of power to create that. Yeah. You're in a, whoever this is, they're in a position of power to create that. Because of all the slander and stuff like that, mind games and stuff that this person was playing, that right there is what was snuffing out your Empress energy here. That was what was keeping you codependent on this person this whole time. It wasn't that, you know, it wasn't just the money. It's just that the mind games that this person was playing on you had you so caught up in your head that you wasn't in that energy of creating until now. And when that happened, that this person wanted you in this 4-cup energy where you're just sitting there waiting and watching, wanting something to come in that wasn't going to come in because you wasn't in alignment with the energy for it to come in. Because every time you were in alignment for this blessing or whatever it was, or in alignment with this love situation, this person is going to come in and going to try to play a mind game or try to do something to drain you out of that energy to keep you stuck there. So the overall goal of the enemy right now is to keep you in a defensive energy so that you are so defensive that eventually it turns to anger and then bitterness, and then you're just angry in this low vibrational energy and you're not creating or getting your money or anything like that. So that's exactly what the tactic is going to be right now. It's a diversion. You know, they know that once you give it this love, this person that you have mutual feelings with, once you do that, your whole life is going to turn around. That's why we have the Knight of Pentacles out here on the bottom of the day. It's going to change your life for the better. 7 of Cups out here. Everything you ever wanted or wished for is going to come true. And you got the Page of Cups out here. And I'm seeing a child out here. So now we're going to explore, how do you walk away from this karmic person to get to this relationship? Because this karmic person is going to play a lot of mind games. And once they know the tactic that I'm going to explain to you, they're going to try to use it, which is something that we need to happen. What happens, well, I'll put it like this. The tactic that I'm finna give you is a catch-22. It's going to work regardless. It's foolproof. It's going to work. Because what it's going to do is it's a fork move. If you ever played chess, you would know what that is. Right? So the vibe that I get is that there's multiple ways to end this situation, right? So okay, you got option A and you got option B, right? You got plan A and you got plan B, right? The advantages, the disadvantages, right? So overall, the overall goal of this here, and you could develop your plan off of this, the 5 of Pentacles. You're gonna have to put that motherfucker out, flat out. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You're gonna have to put that person, at the end of the day, it's going either, whichever option. It's going to lead to you putting that person out, keeping your guard up against that person, forcing your boundaries against that person, and embracing your intuition. You know, you got to trust your intuition. That's the overall goal, right? This is the way that you can go about it. You got the Hermit card here. That's option A. And you got the World card, option B. Either you can go within yourself and figure out, you know, come up with your own plan by going within and coming up with your own plan. You see what I'm saying? Following your own intuition and your own light. Or you can hang on to this right here, the World card here in reverse. This has to do with like hanging on to something that needs to go to end, right? The advantage of going within, you got the 8 of Swords out here. If you go within, the advantage of this will be like you're gonna ensnare yourself into like this world of like well, put it like this. When you go within, you're gonna come off as being trapped, mentally stuck. You see what I'm saying? When you go within, you're gonna come off as mentally stuck. This person isn't gonna know if you're really mentally stuck or not. pay attention to all the signs and symptoms that you exhibit when you feel mentally stuck. Like when you're mentally stuck, I would even allow this person to play a mind game just to let them think that they're going to have you mentally stuck, and evaluate everything, every reaction, tone, everything around that, you know what I'm saying, that will indicate, you know, you being emotional, you know, mentally stuck, basically, right? Now, the goal of what you're going to do is you're going to imitate that. You see what I'm saying? You're going to imitate that energy. My bad. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Oh, my battery is low. Let me plug my what's the name, man? All right, so basically it's called feigning inactivity. You're going to pretend to be stuck, basically, right? When you pretend to be stuck, you'll be able to evaluate all the moves that this person always makes. What they're doing is routine. They have a routine that they use. And even if they do try to change the routine, by this person being narcissistic, they're not going to embrace the change quickly. You see what I'm saying? So in that turmoil, that's when you execute what you need to do. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Well, that's part of how it's going to work. They might even try to use this tactic on you, but don't worry about it because you're already protected. You're not the one sending this energy out. So even if it does come back, you're going to be able to recognize it. You know what I'm saying? So the advantage that you have here is, you know, you have the advantage of pretending to be mentally stuck or mentally trapped, or like you're in a like compressed. You're going to be in that energy. I mean, you're going to be able to pretend to be that. And as you're pretending, you'll be able to see this person's reaction. It's something about this person's reaction. It has something to do with this person's reaction. They are going to say, or do something that is going to like make you question a whole lot of shit. And it's going to piss you off. It's going to really piss you off because it's like, dang, you did all of that and you smirking and you're laughing in my face that you did this, and you know you did this. That right there is enough to kill off all emotion, all energy. You know, anything that you felt for this person, whatever it is, it's going to be enough to kill it off. It's going to kill it off in you. And you're going to, in that death, you're going to be able to find your own inner light. They're going to do it for you. This person is going to do it for you. You got the Knight of Pentacles. The disadvantage of this is that it might take time. This is something that takes time. I don't know who you are, but you could be like really loving and caring and stuff like that. But in this circumstance, if you follow this path, it's going to take time. It's going to be something that occurs over time. And that's because you have to have that analytical mind to pay attention to everything that whoever this person you're trying to leave does. And I'm not saying like laser focus in on it, because you don't need to do that. Just pay attention to how they make you feel about enduring certain things. That's it. Pay attention to how they make you feel. You could detach yourself from them, walk away, whatever, but just pay attention to how they make you feel in the mind games that they play. Mainly the mind games that they use to keep you stuck. It's all lies. It's all lies. If they threaten you, because I've had some person threaten to hack my bank account. I have someone threaten to give my credit card numbers away. I had someone threaten to, I guess, expose me. I had someone threaten to threaten my family with spell work and stuff like that. Yeah, it was quite a bit of stuff that happened. And as a result, you know, basically, your job is to keep going. They're going to this person is going to try to find some kind of weakness in you. And they're going to try to threaten you with this. And you just pay attention to what they say, how they go about it. And when it comes back up, you're going to have to kill the emotion that arises from you. You're going to have to kill off the response that you normally give off. Or the energy, you're going to have to kill off the emotions connected to the response that you give off. You're going to have to kill it off. This will be the perfect time to not give a fuck, not give a rat's ass. Because once you do that, you're going to follow your own inner light. Your ancestors and spirit guides are going to come through and talk to you. And they're going to give you a message. They're going to tell you how to get rid of this person. They're going to tell you how to enforce your boundary and how to trust your intuition. That's what your ancestors is waiting on you to be fed up enough to walk away, basically. Next, with the world card about holding on, if you hold on to this person is going to drag you through the fucking mud. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to have you in all kind of third parties. It's going to be a lot of karmic shit. But that's the beauty of it, though. The tactic when it comes to the world card and holding on to the situation, generally what happens with this is that when you hold on to something really tightly, it'll have this vibe of wanting to free itself from you. You see what I'm saying? Where it's kind of like if you were in a relationship with someone and you just like smother them with all kind of love and light, you know what I'm saying? All the time, daily, day in and day out, just smother this person with this stuff. Eventually what happens is this person will just want to walk away and leave. I wouldn't suggest you do that, but I do see that with this world card, like if you stay in a situation or if you hang on to this person, it's going to create some kind of conflict in this person. Because what happens is your energy is an energy of love and peace. And with that peaceful energy, that's their opportunity to create chaos in your life. That's what they're getting off at, right? So basically with this tactic, which is it's weird. I keep my opinion to myself. With this tactic here, in order to get rid of this person, you're going to have to hold a grudge about something that happened. Something that they admitted guilt to. And you're going to have to use that to start an argument. And you got the three of cups in reverse here. Yeah. And if you do that, you know, people, and I don't know if it's like, if you're in a group thing or whatever this is, family, friends, and stuff like that, that disadvantage of that is that they're going to shun you in some kind of way. But these are people you already walked away from. So if you already walked away from them, why does their opinion matter? It doesn't. If you already know that they don't mean you any good already, this is two birds with one stone. Because this person is going to go get all these other people, all these other karmic people involved to try to like pretty much convince you that you're not worthy enough to leave them. And I've dealt with a narcissist like that. It's trying to tell me all the reasons why I don't deserve love and, you know, all this other stuff. But I'm just like, well, if I don't deserve love, why are you trying to find a way to love me or get me to love you? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it has to do with like self-esteem and self-worth, you know. And that's just like this person, you know, kept calling me all kind of names and talking down on me and saying all this stuff about me. But at the end of the day, what it boils down to is that, you know, we only pay attention to the things that we admire in life. You know what I'm saying? The things that we have an affinity towards is what we pay attention to. You don't see God paying attention to you don't see God paying, like, watching Satan 24/7. No, he doesn't have to. Because the stuff that Satan do comes up. But you do see Lucifer watching God and all his moves all the time. He's watching them because he doesn't want, you know, certain stuff to come into the world without his hands being in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I had to go with that. And, you know, that's just some personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know, I mean, you know, it's crazy, you know, because with the spiritual warfare I went through, it was a lot of like down talk and stuff like that. And a lot of projecting, a lot of astral projecting. There was a hitman, like in my spiritual journey, there was somebody who called themselves a hitman. And what they do is they were astral project themselves and try to jump in people's, like, body snatch people and use their body to do weird shit or fucked up shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just weird shit. But aside from all of that, I was saying all of that to say this. With the second tactic, if you avoid this cycle, if you avoid ending this cycle like you're supposed to, you're going to be in a lot of conflict. It's a lot of conflict coming through here. And it's all because of this person. This person knows you want to leave them. And I'm not talking about leave them in the sense of walking away. I'm talking about cutting and severing all ties. Some of you might have like children and stuff like that, and I dig that, but that's something I'm gonna leave alone. I'm gonna leave that alone because I know how I do. Hey, I don't get, me personally, I don't care who, what, when, where. If I don't fuck with you, I am not fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Kids or not. We gotta work together. Hey, I'll find a way to make that shit work without your ass. But yeah, long story short though, yeah, you're going to have a lot of people turning against you because 9 times out of 10, this person is somebody who's popular, liked, or even just somebody who just sleeps around a lot or whatever it may be. I know what that's like. I dealt with somebody like that before. Anytime they don't get their way, they'll go and they'll like gossip about you, slander you, talk crap about you, try to make you feel bad about yourself for not letting them have their way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so last but not least, I have one more set that we need to go through or whatever. So those were the tactics, right? So now that we got that person's what's the name? Now let's look at the tactics that they plan on using next. Because now, once it's out there, 9 times out of 10, and you know about it, it gives you a chance to avoid it or them to not do the attack, right? So we're just going to call out our enemy's attacks today. Yeah. Normally, I'll try to stay out of that kind of energy because, staying in that energy is like, they try to use that as like portals and doorways. But the thing is that you got somebody out here who try to make everything about them so that they could try to like get some kind of emotional reaction out of you. So let's see here. So the 3 tactics that I'm seeing here, matter of fact, I'm going to go with 4. Earth, air, fire, and water, right? I could do the full 7, but I'm just going to do the 4. The reality of the situation here, you got a travel agent, you got a third eye, you got enthusiastic, optimistic, has to do with ratio. There's a division of optimism here. This person plans to try to divide your optimism and break it. They're trying to break you optimistically. What I'm seeing right now is a man who has a bowl. Or it's like maybe it's 2 women. But I see one woman, but I see more than one woman, actually. And it seemed like there's a group of people, but somebody is holding a bowl. I want to say it may not be like a singing bowl. It could be like a teacup or something like that, but it's a bowl. It's like something curved with water in it. And they're using this to spy on you and your energy. Somebody's using marine magic to spy on you and your spy on you. And what they're doing is that they're gazing into some kind of water or something of that nature. Yeah. I see a demonic, like a death angel or something out here. I want to say it's Santa Muerte or something like that. But what I'm seeing here is that the death angel is in disguise as a person. And when it comes upon this person, it's going to pull off its mask. Somebody let a death angel in really close to them that they shouldn't have done. Somebody let something close to them that they should have never let get close to them. But anyway, this person here is probably doing some kind of water magic, some kind of death spell water magic is what I'm thinking. Like a death spell, or some kind of water magic involving a death spell, or they may be monitoring you through water's magic to see if a death spell worked. But in reality, the death spell, it worked, but it's not on you. It's visiting them. Wow. Yeah, you got the Strength card in reverse here. With the Strength card in reverse here, this has to do with the energy of like, I want to say like being like tired or something like that. Whoever this is, they're going to try to drain the shit out of you. They're trying to drain you of your like warrior-like energy, your heart. They're trying to drain you of all light is what they're trying to do. They're trying to, it's like from severity to mercy is what they're, something about severity and mercy. It's giving me the energy of like them using both love and hate at the same time. Mercy and severity. It's like they want to, like, they're gonna try to drain you so that they can like do like all kind of dark magic and stuff like that and spell work and stuff on you, and then they're gonna turn around and try to do light magic on you after that, if that make any sense. So somebody out here is pretty much just going back and forth, doing dark and white magic, just back and forth. They're trying to like heal you and heal your finances and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And then they come in and just create a whole bunch of towers for you, and then they'll like rebuild you back up and then come back and create more towers. That's what somebody out here is trying to do. It's like they're trying to wear you down. So that's why I was telling you, like, you know, with that tactic, it's best to pay attention to how they try to break you down. It'll cost you like 2 cycles to get this done, or not even 2 cycles. Basically, it'll cost you maybe like 2 or 3 decisions from this person. After they make this 3rd decision to try to break you down, that's when you will execute that, you know, walking away or getting out or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Whatever is required, you know what I mean? So the next tactic, earth, air, fire. The next tactic here, yeah, I'm seeing optimistic right here. Cheers up others. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. This person, like I said, this person is trying to cheer you up or try to break you down and then pretend that they're cheering you up in front of other people. This is somebody, this is like a two-faced, this person is doing some kind of two-faced energy here. It's to make it seem like you are crazy or something like that, or like you got a problem. And I've been through this before too. Somebody was like trying to like bring me down and pick me back up, and you know. But essentially what happens is narcissists need you